That is what you can get, I come in, of course, darling, you know I can move the game. That is what you can see, that everyone wants to shoot at me. That is what you can get here, they are with their playlist and they want to kill me. That is what you can see, of course, a lot of villain playlist and things like it. But okay, what can I do against it? Just nothing, that is what you can get. Of course, I was in the summer a long time, of course, darling, and I was so fine. That is what you can get. I was with the summer, with the stepmom of my girls, of course, and I had so much fun, of course, darling, and I was counting money the whole time with my mask, of course, and my mask works, and my mask is fine, and my mask is well, and my mask is what I need, and I have what you know, of course, that is what you can get. And I was in the summer there and it was so fine, of course, darling, that is what you can get. That everyone wanted to know about me, they were calling at me, that is what you can see. And I was with my mother there, with the stepmom of my girls, of course, and my boys too, of course, darling. I'm in the 11, 16, that is what you can see. And I was counting money the whole time, that is what you can see. I have in the bank account, of course, darling, I have so many women who were with me counting money the whole day, of course, darling, that is what you can get. And we were there counting money the whole time, of course, darling, and we had so much fun, that is what you can get. That is what you can see, of course, darling, that is what you can get. That I'm hollow, darling, and they poisoned me, of course, darling, that is what you can see. But okay, what can I do against it? That is what you can see. The girl gave me her bar, of course, and I go in, that is what you can see. But I didn't was with her, that is what you can get. That I was with my mother and with my women counting my money, that is what you can see. I don't need the money, I don't need swans, I don't need anything, of course, darling, that is what you can get. That I have my own money and I need nothing, that is what you can get here, of course, darling. And I was there in the summer with the stepmom of my girls, of course, darling, and we had so much fun with the drugs, of course, darling. But okay, what can I do against that? That is what you can get. That we had so much fun and it was so well, of course, darling, and we had so much fun. But okay, what can we do against it? Nothing. That is what you can see, that they are all with the playlist, of course, darling. But we were on the summer and we have so much fun, and you can get in there, of course, darling, and watch it. I show you my hands, I never scream, of course, darling. We had so much fun with the drugs in the summer and we had what we need, of course, darling, and it was so fun and it was so well, of course, darling, and we had so much fun and we did so much and we were counting money the day long, of course, and we had what we need, of course, darling. That is what you can see. We were counting and everything was so right, and that is what you can get, girl, that we made the number 13, of course, darling, and it was so nice and it was so well, of course, darling. That is what you can get. That we were there, of course, and what is what you're gonna say, that they want to kill hello people, of course, darling, that is what you can get. But okay, what can you do against these people who don't know? I don't need them, that is what you can get, girl, that I know, and that you know that, and that they don't know, and that they want to kill hello people, of course, darling. But okay, what can you do against it? That is what you can get. I have to shine bright, of course, darling, that is what you can get. That the Marcus, German, Federico art, of course, darling, that is what you can get. And there we were, of course, darling, that is my mark, and I don't need another mark. She gave me the bar, but okay, I had my model, the stepmom of my girls, of course, darling, and we had so much fun, of course, darling, in the summer there, but okay, what can we do against that? Nothing, girl, that is what you can see, that we were so fine, that we were so well, of course, darling, that is what you can get, counting money the day long, of course, and that is what you can get, that we were so nice, of course, darling, that I'm hollow, of course, darling, that is what you can get, and now they want to throw lamps at me and my girl, that is what you can see, of course, darling, that is what you can see, that they want to throw lamps at summer, but okay, darling, what can I do against it? That they are with the playlist and they want to kill us, of course, darling, but okay, what can you do? I was in the summer of my life, I had so much fun and they killed me, that is what you can see, they want to kill me with their playlist, but okay, what can I do against it? That is what you can see.
Alex got it stomping though.
That is what you can get, girl, that they have to shine bright, of course, darling, that is what you can get, and that is what I'm gonna do, of course, darling, that is what you can see, that they want to kill hello people, but okay, darling, what can I do against that? Just let it go, of course, and they want to throw lamps at my summer, of course, darling, okay, I had the summer of my life, that is what you can get, we had so much drugs and so much fun, of course, and we have to let it go, of course, darling, that is what you can get, but okay, what can we do against it? That is what you can see, that I can show you my hands, and you can see that I never suffered pain, that I never screamed, of course, darling, I don't eat ice cream, that is what you know, and they want sacrifices and vices to bring God back on town, but no sacrifices and no vices, because I don't eat ice cream, that is what you can see, we were in the summer and we were so fine, that is what you can get, and I was with my dolls there, that is what you can get, and we had so much fun, of course, darling, that is what you can get, but okay, that is over now, I can't lie anymore, because they are haunting witches.
Alex got it stomping though.
And they are haunting vampires, of course, darling, I have to shine bright, and you know that, of course, darling, that is what you can see, that I was here, that is what you can get, darling, that is what you can see, that I have to shine bright, of course, darling, that is what you can see, that is what you can get here, and that no one can against me, and that I tell you that I guide you to the proofs of a whole criminal enterprise. We're killing hollow people, of course, darling, and they are doing a lot of worse things, that is what you can see, that is what you can get, darling, that they are doing a lot of bad things there, that is what you can get, girl, of course, darling, I guiding you to the proofs, I have to shine bright, of course, darling, but okay, they are big and they are not so easy to strike, but okay, darling, what can I do against that and against it? And just tell you that I had enough of these witches haunting and this vampire haunting, and that I can't lie anymore, of course, darling, that is what you can see, but okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth now, and I'm gonna keep counting money, Of course, darling, that is what you can get. That is what they did. Of course,
Alex got it
darling,
stomping
I'm
though.
on the 1116. That is what you can see. Of course, darling, that is what you can get here. That no one can against me. That is what you can get. Of course, darling, I have to shine bright, and that is what I'm gonna do. Of course, darling, that is what you can see. I never suffer pain, I never screamed, I show you my hands, and that is what you can get. That the authorities can come in and see that there is no crime there. That is what you can get. And I had enough of these lamps they are throwing at my summer and at me. That is what you can see. I'm not gonna go there. I don't. I want, of course, darling. That is what you can get. I don't want to give money to the mouth, of course, darling, that is what you can get. That I'm not gonna go there, of course, darling, that is what you can see. Of course, that is what you can get here, that you can remember it, but I prefer to forget it, of course, darling, that is what you can see. So let me be. That's all. Bye bye.